man. His name is Victor Bout, and he's known as the Merchant of Death. U.S. government officials say Bout became the world's most notorious arms dealer by fueling civil wars around the world.
Became the center of a multi-drug war between the U.S. and Russia.
The U.S. saw him as a threat because of his ability to arm terrorists targeting the United States.
Bout first exploded on the scene in war-torn West Africa in the late 1980s. Elevating bloody conflicts from machetes and single-shot 90s, Bout was a legend in the shadowy world of trafficking. A fleet of cargo airplanes capable of transporting weapons and military equipment anytime, anywhere.
He employs over 300 staff and has almost 30 aircraft.
Were entered into the database, several of them companies that had just sanctioned by the Treasury Department.
Treasury documents reveal a Bout empire so sophisticated, so complex, hidden behind a thick curtain of front companies, that even the U.S. government unwittingly contracted with two of his companies to deliver supplies to U.S. troops in
suspected illegally mined tin.
Equal opportunity merchant of death.
After a sting that played out on 3 continents, which wanted him released back to Moscow. Zarate admitted the U.S. could do business with. Then the DEA said Bout jotted down on these pages what he intended to deliver for still safe and secure in Russia and reluctant to leave. The DEA undercovers insisted they couldn't go to Moscow, but had to meet Bout to see.
Flown to New York, the rape destroys the 12 Americans.
And see,
Put the ammunition.
And horrifying violence.
There was no weapon in the
Doing repackaging, Wald Cork got it, applied its replenishing its own from worked on. And is to there's not at the time delivery in 1,000,007 over there that they.
He starts selling anything he can make a profit from. Flowers, electronics, and other items are shipped around the world.
Bout's fleet was everywhere. The sky was.
Well, at one point, Victor Bout was actually
With the when we use as a.
Exactly how so-called.
on the 20s. Here the DEA over the next 2
denied 5-year prison for being apprehended. Douglas Farrow.
Purpose of killing a flock of terrorists that he had a number of missiles, aircraft.
The United States.
Bought
Pat
Moscow
Milton is a senior producer with the CBS News investigative unit, and she joins us now with more on the other prisoner involved in today's swap, Victor Bout. Hi there, Pat.